Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khadijah and this is Anything Everything. Well, on this channel we talk about anything and everything. You see the title of the video, you already know what we're finna talk about. I'm trying to get into this thing where I color coordinate like what I'm talking about. Like today's topic, we talking about like how to get that money on. So I got on green, green money. You get it? Yeah, okay.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyways, 11 tips on how to get money in 2024. Don't worry, it's not too late for you. You will not step into 2025 with only $2.50 to your name. It's okay. I'm here to help. So, yeah, like I said, 11 tips how to make money. Let's go. The first tip is don't drive your wealth. Now, when I say don't drive your wealth, I mean, don't be going out here buying these expensive ass cars you know your ass cannot afford. You know you cannot afford that Range Rover. Get you a Camry. You know you cannot afford that Hellcat. Get you a Honda. Cause first of all, 60% of the car's value depreciates as soon as you drive off the lot. So now you got this car that you spent all this money on that the minute you drive off the lot, it's like 60%, the value of it is 60% less than what you bought it from. And it's like you already poor, so why are you doing that? Why are you making poor decisions like that? People do that, I feel like, as like to flex or like to stun on people to be like, oh, I got money. Look at the car I drive, but you can barely afford gas to put in that car. But your car just got towed last week because you wasn't making payments. Diabolical. So I suggest don't drive your wealth. Alternatively, I would suggest you opt to like a more cost-effective, more gas-efficient car. Cause, baby girl, the gas prices nowadays, I be having to count quarters to be like, all right, look, gas is expensive. So my suggestion, get a cost-effective car and get a car that is fuel efficient also, that can be reliable and that the parts are universal. Me personally, I drive a Toyota. Now my car a little old, I'm not gonna lie. But look, I don't pay a car note on my car and I could put like $37 in my car full tank and it would last me like 2 weeks. Just saying. So yeah, don't drive your wealth. It's a pretty dumb thing to do. Instead, if you're like a car person and you want to buy cars and you want to make money while you're doing that, buy used cars. And if you know a guy that can fix cars or you know how to fix those cars up and flip them. A lot of people out here that buy used cars, buying cars that like depreciated and not depreciated, buying cars that are already used up. They got like a little bit dents here, a little bit bumps here, little minor problems here. You fix them up. You can flip that car and sell it to somebody for 3 times the amount that you bought it for. A quick hustle right there. But yeah, don't drive your wealth. Instead, be smart about it. Number 2 is pay yourself first. Now, when I say pay yourself first, I mean when I say pay yourself first, I mean, don't live above your means, basically. I basically mean don't live above your means. So that's basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. Don't go buying things that you know you cannot afford. Just like going back to the car thing, like, oh, don't get a car that you can't afford. That same logic applies to the lifestyle you live. Some people, let's say you could be driving a Toyota, but some people, you go out and you buy designer jeans. Now, okay. Let me step back, cause there's nothing wrong with buying designer stuff here once in a while. Like, oh, I could, let me treat myself. I've been saving my money. I've been doing this. Let me get myself some nice designer jeans. Let me get myself, something nice. I've been doing good. I've been paying my bills. I've been paying taxes. I hate paying taxes, but I've been paying my bills on time. I've been doing everything I need to be doing. So, let me just do what I need to do. Hold on. The stuff I do for y'all. Because I just have to go turn my AC off because I don't want the noise and stuff to interfere with what I'm saying on the video. Because last video I had, somebody told me I got the mic like this. Somebody told me I had the mic like right here. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to film the rest of my videos with no mic. Side note, y'all tell me if the audio is good on this video or not, or if I need to bring the mic back. Do I need to run the mic back? Do I need to get a new mic? I know I do, but I got bills to pay. So yeah, don't live above your means. Celebrities don't even buy real designer. If you know, you know. Multiple celebrities have admitted they buy fake chains, they buy fake designer, they buy fake purchases, and they just wear it, make it look real.
None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a. This shit was $23 on Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody is paying attention. Nobody is gasping every time they see you pop out with some real designer jeans or with a real designer purse. Because at the end of the day, the fool is you. You're spending your rent money on a purse. You're spending your car note on a pair of jeans. So what, you gonna drive your pants to work? You gonna live in your purse? You know what I'm saying? So don't live above your means in this economy. Try to save and invest as much of your money as you can. Most millionaires, they don't just go around spending them, but they live like a thousandaire. They live like, even millionaires live like 100,000-aires. Me personally, my one tip to saving money, having money to save, is always live a tax bracket down. I'm trying to say it so it can make sense. Like, always live like a step down from how much you make. Like, if you make 150K, you need to live like you make 90K. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't live like you make 6 figures. You need to live like you make 5 figures. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Don't live like you make, if you make 6 figures, live like you make 5 figures. If you make 5 figures, live like you make 4 figures, which I don't think anybody makes 4 figures a year. That's like $1,000. Anything with a number and 3 zeros. I don't think anybody makes that. But if you do, you need to just live above your means. That way, you get to save all the money that you can and invest into your future, so you can be able to afford that design, if that is your speed. Me personally, I feel like, why are you spending $700 on a plain t-shirt that said Louis Vuitton? It's a white tee with a logo. I personally don't get the hype, even though I'm sitting here with a Nike hoodie. I got it off clearance. Again, I am not too big to admit that, yeah, I shop clearance. Yeah, this plain Nike hoodie, yeah, on clearance, $25. Yeah. But yeah, live below your means. Don't live above your means, and you'll keep more money in your pocket and more money for you to invest. So tip number 3 is save. When you're getting your paychecks, I always say, take the thousands, save the thousands, and keep the hundreds. Now, in today's economy, average people make about roughly, let's say, $1,000. Most people's paychecks, even if it's weekly, bi-weekly, most people are seeing at least $1,000 on their check, unless I'm just so out of touch with reality. I hope you are in this economy. If you're not, I'm gonna pray for you. But if you're at least hitting $1,000, I always say, save the thousands and spend your hundreds. And when I say spend your hundreds, I don't mean blow your hundreds. Listen to the words. I said spend your hundreds, not blow your hundreds. So what I mean by that, if it's not the week for you to like pay big bills, like pay your rent, pay your car note, pay your light bill, fix stuff and do like maintenance and stuff, take your $1,000. Take like let's say your check is like $1,400. Take the $1,000, put it into a high yield savings account, or put it into your savings account. Put it wherever you want to put it. Put it in your shoebox, under your mattress. Save that $1,000. And that $400, that's going to be your spending money. That's going to be what you're going to buy groceries with. That's going to be what you're going to get little stuff that you need here and there with until your next paycheck. Now, if you do that, by the time you get paid again, when it's time for you to save that $1,000, and if you still got money left over from that 100, who knows, the hundreds that you have on your new check and the hundreds that's left over from your previous check, you add them together, you got $1,000 and some change there. And you could break off that 1,000 and save it, and then whatever little money you have left, you could push yourself, test yourself, and see if you could stretch, I don't know, $100 until your next pay period, or if you could do this. But this step mostly applies to people that don't have kids. I'm not gonna lie, kids are expensive. Me personally, I am very grateful that I don't have kids as of currently. I do want kids in the future, but currently, as of now, I'm happy I don't have kids because I don't get sleep already as is. I already am. Look, it's hard out here. Okay, stuff that I make a decent living, but stuff that, man, look, I'm West African. Okay, we cheap regardless. It don't matter if we make it 100. It won't matter if we make it 200K. You see something that is, you see a water bottle for $5, you still gonna be like, what the hell that water bottle $5? But like I said, save your money. And if you're not going to save your money, I would more so prefer you take that money and invest it so you can get a return back on your investment and make even more money. Tip number 4 is grow your network. Now, I know everybody knows the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that is 100% fact. Now, I know y'all always hear the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. It is very, very important to build meaningful relationships. And I don't mean to say like that, but build relationships with where it's going to be beneficial. I'm gonna be honest, most times when you're interacting with people or people that are in your life, you get some type of benefit from them. Nobody really is in your life that they're not benefiting from. And it doesn't always have to be money. Maybe you bring them a sense of peace. Maybe you bring them a sense of happiness, or maybe it's vice versa. Why do people get married nowadays? Because they love each other, right? Because that person brings them a sense of peace. Or some people get married for money. That person can provide for them. 9 times out of 10, almost every relationship that exists, there's always an exchange between there. So it is very, very important to build meaningful relationships and grow your network. Like I said, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Let's say you're in the accounting industry like myself. Me, if you guys didn't know, I am in the accounting industry. Currently, I'm an accountant for a nonprofit organization, and I done seen so many events. I try to put myself in spaces with people that are in the same profession that I'm in, or people that are definitely at a higher level that I am in, or in a level where like they could mentor me, or they could teach me something, or they could put me on, right? So me personally, I'll go on Eventbrite. I'll see like Black Excellence events where like a bunch of business professionals come together and they give speeches and they like, say their experience in the industry, or they mentor people. They have like a mentoring thing on the side where young up and coming accountants maybe want to be VP of finance, or maybe you want to be a controller, or maybe you want to be a CEO of a big finance company, or maybe you want to make partner. Who knows? But it is always important to build meaningful relationships and surround yourself and network with people. It is a lot of people out there that are fake introverts. We see you and we do not care. Sitting here, I'm not gonna lie, I would categorize myself as introvert, but I'm not one of those annoying introverts. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say I would prefer to not talk to people, but 9 times out of 10, well, let me just say this. I enjoy my solitude. I enjoy my peace, but I am a human being. At the end of the day, I have to be around people. I just cannot be by myself all the time, 24/7. I'm going to lose my mind, literally. And a lot of people say, oh, I don't like people. I would rather just be by myself. But these be the same people that say stuff like that and will go on Instagram and post how they don't need nobody and they don't care. Sis, that right there is a sign that you want somebody to talk to you. You want to be in somebody's space. You want somebody to say something to you. You want to hang around somebody. I don't care. Argue with your mama. I don't care. If you are constantly saying, oh, I don't want to be around nobody, I don't like people in my business, but you post all your business online and you just be saying how, oh, I don't care, I'll be by myself, I came here alone, I'll die alone, which is true, but still, we still need people at the end of the day. And to really elevate yourself in this life, you have to build meaningful relationships. If you are in school for nursing, try to make relationships, try to be try to get acquainted with people with a nurse practitioner, with an RN, with, I don't know, a doctor. If you're an accountant, like I said, try to be acquainted with controllers, directors of finance, people that are in higher positions in the industry or field you are working in. It doesn't even have to be like a professional thing. If you're an artist, try to be with people that have their artwork actually in museums somewhere. Like, just have people that are living the life that you want to live. Be acquainted with those people. Get to know those people. Try to get knowledge and pull information from them. And I'm not saying just meet somebody and be like, what do you do? How much do you make? How do I become like you? But, just show a kind face, make small talk with them, and ease into that. Because it is always a good thing. Like I said, that one person could be standing between you working for, like, let's say the dream firm you want to work. I'm going to use the accounting example again. Let's say you wanted to work for PwC. If you didn't know, PwC is one of the big four. It's one of the big four accounting firms that, like, almost every accountant works at or wants to work at, right? Well, after they get in, then they're like, I'm going to private accounting. But they, let's say you're acquainted with somebody that's a manager there. They could put in a good word for you and you could be working there. I promise you, if you come, let's say that manager is doing an interview for you and is doing an interview for somebody that they don't know, they're not acquainted with, they don't know them. And let's say y'all share the same skills. I promise you, the deciding factor is going to be he know you, he's acquainted with you, you're a nice person to him, and y'all are more acquainted. You will get that job before the person that don't know them a day in their life, they just came in like fresh off the street. So, like I said, build network, build meaningful relationships, and stop hanging with people that are not, I'm not going to say not doing anything for you, but stop surrounding yourself with low vibrational, low energy people or people that just want to be lazy. I'm not going to lie. People that don't have nothing going on, they're kind of fun. But sometimes in life, you got to sacrifice having fun to actually do something with your life. I'm not gonna lie. You seldom find people that are lazy, don't do nothing, don't have nothing going on for them. And you be like, oh wow, let me, follow in their footsteps or see what they're doing. And I want to be like them one day. No, you don't. No, you don't. So yeah. Surround yourself with people that want to be where you want to be. Anywho. Tip number 5 is to create multiple streams of income. Now, I know what you're saying. Khadijah, how the hell I'm going to create multiple streams of income and I'm barely getting income from this one stream that I have? Well, that is my 9-to-5 job, or that is me doing what I do. Look, invest your money. Like I did with the first example about the cars. Flip cars. Save your money so you have enough to invest. And that all goes back to, I forgot what step that was. Step number 2, where I was like, save your money. If you save your money and you invest your money correctly, that opens up more streams of income for you. You could start a YouTube channel, which I know is going to be the long game. That's what I'm playing the long game. But then again, I'm not really starting this YouTube more of a finance thing. I got personal skills I'm trying to develop. I'm really bad at like public speaking and like speaking to people. So personally, that's why. But you can start a YouTube. You could invest in high yield stocks. You can invest in high yield index. You can invest in index funds. You can invest in stocks. You can flip cars. You can mow the lawn. You can mow people grass in the summertime. That's you working 2 to 3 months out of the year. And do you know how much old people, especially we live in a time now where people cut their families off for no reason. You go in some of these rich neighborhoods, do you know how many old people literally just live by themselves? They have nobody to cut their grass and they always hiring a company that's charging them like $800, $600 to cut their grass. You get you a lawnmower for $200. You go and cut people grass, charging them $100 in a day. You just made $500 in like a couple of hours. You made $500. Do you know how long some people have to be at work to make $500 that one day? I'm just saying, if you are alive and well, there is always a way to make money out here. Me personally, I do henna on the side. I don't know if y'all see my hand, but I do henna on like when there's holidays, weddings. I know how to draw, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna start drawing henna. Charge people like $10, $20 a hand. Do you know how much money I make on Eid? Like around Eid, Ramadan, when people get married. Yeah, like I remember one year I made like $800 that month. Just doing that. That's $800 extra. And I'm like, that's not enough money for me to quit my job, but that's $800 extra. That's almost $1,000 extra that I have for that month. Just for me taking a skill or like a talent that I have and capitalizing off of it. So I say that to say, create multiple streams of income. They don't have to be a whole bunch of, they don't have to be big and open up a company and do this, but if you have the time, pick up a second job. Pick up a job that's like a laid back job, a job where you don't have to really do much, a security job. All you have to do is sit there and watch, make sure nobody breaks into people's cars while they're at the gym. If you're out there and you broke into my car when you was at the gym, I'm still looking for you. And you won't go to hell. You won't burn in hell. Yeah. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still triggered. Side note, so I was at the gym the other day and somebody broke into my car. Yeah, I was so sad. I came out the gym like, no, somebody broke into. Yo, I came out the gym so upset. Like, I was so mad. And worst thing was, that security guard was there. They were there. So I ain't gonna lie, I think they were in on it. I think the security guard was like, she hit up her nephews, but she was like, yo, I got these people, they in the gym, they working mad hard, they not even paying attention. Pull up, get your little robber toys, get your little robber tools, and pull up to such and such address at such and such gym at this time. They not paying attention. I got a couple cars out here, bam, break into them. But yeah, don't do that. Don't pick that up as a side hustle. Don't be breaking into people's shit, because karma gonna come back and bite you in the ass. And if it do, I'ma laugh. But yeah, tip number 6. I think I'm on 6. Tip number 6. Avoid bad debt. Now, I know we live in America. This is land of the free, land of the opportunity, and also land of the credits. You know, everybody here got a little credit card.
Look, I'm American. I think I'll use my credit card.
I know people in other countries, they're like, a credit card? What is a credit card? A credit card, for those who don't know, a credit card is a card where they put a set amount of money on there, and every month, you have to pay back the money that you use. So let's say your limit was like, they put it like $2,000 on your card. If you spend all $2,000, which is not smart to do, it's always smart to spend 75% of it, spend no more than 30% of your credit card. I'm gonna say that. It's always best to spend no more than 30% of your credit card. So let's say, for example, they put $2,000 on your card and you spend $700. By the next period come around, like let's say your period closes on the 13th. Next month on the 13th, you're gonna have to pay that money back. So basically, that's what a credit card is. Borrowed money. It's basically money that you borrow from the bank, basically. So we live in a country where, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like the government, if you're watching, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like y'all be trying to set people up to get bad credit, cause y'all make interest rates ridiculously high. Y'all charge all these fees. Y'all charge like a usage fee. Y'all charge a credit card fee. Y'all charge fees for everything. And then y'all entice people, especially low income people, where especially in today's economy where like 80% of people are a paycheck away from being homeless. You entice them with this credit limit, and if they want to cancel their credit card, you just be like, no, don't leave, and you'll probably waive their monthly fee for that month and then increase their limit. Y'all not slick. I know what y'all doing. Y'all not slick. But they will literally increase your limit and like entice people with this, oh, I got $5,000 to spend, I don't gotta pay it back until next month. A lot of people, that's how they end up in debt and in bad credit. They will literally be like, "Oh, I got $5,000 to spend, and I got a whole month before I can pay this back. I'm working a job, I can do this," but you never know what could happen. Which is why I always say it's smart to only spend 30% of your credit card. If your credit card got $5,000 on there, you better treat it like your credit card got two. For real. Because I know a lot of people personally, they are in a lot of debt. And once you get in debt, it feels like those interest rates just multiply times 25. Like you would be paying 1.5% on interest on late fees. And then automatically when you miss like two of them, you paying like 11%. That's what it feels like. I have never been in bad debt personally. I've had to teach myself how to be financially smart, because I come from a family where my parents, they're not from here. They're from Guinea. So they wasn't really taught how to be financially smart. But I know a lot of people personally, they are in bad credit. They owe like $50,000 and all they had was a credit card that had like $2,000 on there, and out of nowhere they owe like $50,000 now because they couldn't pay and all the late fees and the interest added up. So it's always smart, if you have a credit card, be very, 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 very cautious on how you use it. And credit cards don't always have to be a bad thing. Me personally, I own 3 credit cards, and I don't even spend 30. The most I will spend is 30% of it. But I try to go even less than that, so I wouldn't be overwhelmed, because I have 3 of them, and all 3 of them I get like separate points on them. Like one of them I get them for travel. One of them I know my Apple Card, anything I buy, I get money back on it. So there are benefits to credit cards, and my credit score is freaking amazing. So if you have a really good credit score, there's not anything you cannot buy in America. Well, buy as in, yeah, you could buy it, but you're gonna still have to pay. But the interest rates won't be high for you, because they're like, oh, okay, I see this person has a history of paying their credit card on time. So instead of giving them, let's say, instead of having their interest rates at 7.8%, they'll only have their interest rates are going to be like 2.5%. Or sometimes you don't have to pay anything. I think that only happens when it pertains to cars. If you have really good credit and you're buying a car, your down payment is like little to nothing. But like I said, there are benefits to having good credit, and there are very serious consequences to having bad credit. So if I were you, I'd just use my credit card smart. If you know you're not responsible, don't even get a credit card. Don't start building your credit until you know you can handle, or if you're disciplined enough. Because I would rather have no credit at all than be somebody that owes like $80,000. I'm just saying. 7 is building an emergency fund. Now, as I've mentioned before, I know like 70 to 80% of people are a paycheck away from being homeless. But if you cannot save, like the example I mentioned earlier, where I was like, if you have a paycheck that's like $1,400, you saved $1,000 and you spend the $400. If you don't have a means to do that, you could save as little as $50. And that's not even savings account. Put money away for emergency fund. Emergency fund, like, you never know what's going to happen in life. You could lose your job. You could get hurt on the job. You could get sick. It is a lot. Life is very unpredictable. And I feel like a lot of people can agree to that. Something down the line has happened to you where you're like, dang, I never thought this would happen to me. Life is so unpredictable. I can't believe I'm in this situation now. Or I can't believe I was doing this back then. Look at me now. Or I can't believe I was doing so good back then. I'm doing terrible now. Life is unpredictable. Life is unexpected. Stuff switches and happens like this. So it is always best to have an emergency fund and have somewhere you could pull money from in the event your money slows down or stops completely. Me personally, I recommend at least every paycheck, if you can, put $100 to the side. Or at least, at the very bare minimum, put $50 away. $50 every paycheck you have. If it's weekly, you put $50 a week. If it's every 2 weeks, I recommend how much you would take weekly, just double that by 2 and put it away. Because if you get paid every 2 weeks, obviously your check is bigger because it's 80 hours. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had tacos earlier. I know I had to mention that, but my bad. But yeah, as I was saying, if you get paid every 2 weeks, take out double what you would take out if you were getting paid every week. I recommend you take at the very least, $50 out of your paycheck. If you get paid every single week, I say $50. If you get paid every 2 weeks, double whatever you would take out, because obviously your paycheck is going to be bigger because you're getting 80 hours as opposed to 40, because it's 2 pay periods on average. If you're doing overtime, even more, because like I said, you could have a baby. I'm saying that like a baby just gonna fall out the sky and be like, mom, take care of me. I'm saying that like a baby just gonna appear on your doorstep and now you a parent. But you never know what could happen. You could unexpectedly get pregnant. You could lose your job. You could get sick. You could fall down your stairs. It's a lot that could happen. So it is always best to be prepared for these situations, because look, if you're going to be sick, you don't want to be sick and homeless. Just saying. If your money going to slow down, you don't want to be making little to nothing and then now your car got repossessed. You know what I'm saying? So, always best create an emergency fund. Like I said, it don't got to be in the bank. You can put it in your mattress, in a shoebox, put it in your oven, your fridge, put it in a bottle of water, throw it in the ocean, do whatever you got to do to where that money is accessible to you whenever you get in a pickle. So, tip number 8, I promise y'all we almost done. I feel like I've been talking 5 ever, and it is 10:03. I feel like I've been talking forever. But tip number 8 is to be healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. All these tips I gave you so far on how to make money, you can't enjoy any of them if you dead or sick. So it is always best to stay healthy. If you're healthy, maintain your health. And if you aren't healthy, you need to get real with yourself, because it is no reason why you sitting here eating 6 double cheeseburgers and a large fry and a large Diet Dr. Pepper every time you go on lunch. It is no reason why you eat out every single day. There is no reason why you can spend $14 for Netflix, but you can't go to the gym and get a $10 membership and get your ass on this treadmill. There is no reason why on God's green earth there is all this land to walk and you can't at least get 10,000 steps a day. If you're not going to go to the gym, if you're not going to, at least the most low impact workout you could do is walk. Just walk. You can walk and watch Netflix. I don't care what you do. Just at least try to get your 10,000 steps in. Try to walk for 30 minutes a day. Not even 30 minutes. Matter of fact, walk for a solid hour. Especially if you live in one of these cities where you need a car to like get to work, get to the store. Walk around your neighborhood. If you live in the hood, don't do that, because I'm not finna get nobody shot at. If you live in the hood, it'd be smart to take your ass to the gym. But if you don't, you live in a fairly good neighborhood where you could go outside and you could walk around and you know you're not going to get harassed or you're not going to get, nothing's going to happen to you. Look, go out walking, walk around, jump, skip, hopscotch, do whatever you got to do, because I promise you, all these people that's sitting here telling you, oh, I could drink now, I could take drugs, I'm saying, oh my God. Well, I don't know if YouTube's going to block me for saying, can I say for taking drugs? Don't take drugs. I'm stupid for spelling it out. Okay, I'm not gonna spell it out. People want to drink and take drugs, but yeah, it's not smart to do that. It's not smart to do that, because as you get older, you think you're gonna be able to party now, and I'm young, I can do whatever I want now. When you hit 30, and I'm not 30 yet, but I know people that's 30 and they were engaging in these activities. When you hit 30, that age hit you like a ton of bricks. Like a ton of bricks. Cause I ain't gonna lie, 23 hit me like a ton of bricks. I was 16 one day, I went to sleep, woke up, and now I'm 23 and I'm paying bills, and I'm just like, fuck. Damn, what am I doing with my life? But no. Alhamdulillah, I'm very grateful for what I have and where I am right now in life. But yeah, as I'm saying, always make sure you are maintaining your health. I just went way off topic, but yeah, always make sure you are maintaining your health, because you cannot enjoy your wealth if you are 6 feet in the ground. And yeah, you can't enjoy your wealth if you're dead. Can I even say dead on YouTube? You can't enjoy your wealth if you're unalived. Cause y'all know YouTube. I'm gonna be canceled before this channel even take off. But you cannot enjoy your wealth. Like I said, I'm saying it again. You cannot enjoy your wealth if you are unalived. There are gonna be other people here spending your money. Literally, all that hard work you put in, but you was out here eating Big Macs every single afternoon, and now you developed diabetes and passed away. Now all that money, all those tips that you use, all tips 1 through 7 that you use to make this money, and you started flipping cars, you started cutting grass on in the summertime, you invested your money in a high yield savings account, you built a great stock portfolio, you put your money into index funds, and you got all this money now. But you got high blood pressure, or you got high cholesterol, and you had a heart attack and passed away. Or something happened to you and you passed away. Now, all these people that you don't like them took your money, split it 7 ways, and they out there buying Corvettes. And you in the dirt. So just be smart. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to scare anybody into going to the gym, but I'm just saying $10 a month don't sound bad to live until like well into your age where you can still move around. Nowadays, I see 50, 60-year-olds in wheelchairs, and that is sad. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I don't know if I did or if I didn't, but I had a great grandmother, God rest her soul. She died. She lived to be 115 years old. 115. And only when she got in a wheelchair when she was 95, I think. 95 or 85. One of those ages is when she got into being like in a wheelchair, because she was so old and like, you know what I'm saying? But up until then, she was gardening. She was tending to livestock, because this was back in Africa. They had like live, and my great grandma, she lived in the countryside. And before y'all say,
oh, all of Africa, y'all was chasing the zebras and playing with the lions and playing the flute.
I don't know what y'all be saying. Africans do, but I promise you, we living way better out there than y'all over here. I promise you that. Not trying to flex or start nothing, but dream of mine is to build my money here and go back over there, because y'all got too much going on over here. Ghetto. But anywho, anywho, she lived to be 115 years old, and well into her old age, she was, like I said, she was active every day. She ate clean. She ate healthy. She maintained a pretty healthy lifestyle, and she had her mobility up until she hit triple-digit age. Some of y'all is 30 years old and y'all knees is snap, crackling, and popping. Like, you got all this mucus in your body. You got all this buildup in your body. You don't stretch. You don't exercise. You on your phone for like 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Your screen time is mad high. You don't go to the gym. You at work. Let's say you work a desk job. You sit down for 8, 9 hours of the day staring at a computer screen. They gonna come home, get on your phone for an additional 7, 8, 9 hours. Watch movies. You like literally a screen and sitting like most of your life. Of course your knees gonna snap, crackle, and pop. Of course you ain't gonna have no energy to get up in the morning and actually get stuff done and be productive. Of course you're stressed and depressed, because you are filling up your body, the one body that God gave you. You're filling it up with junk and with just, you live in a very, lifestyle. Like, brother, Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
What's that, brother? But you live in a pretty, like, I don't know, like, you live in a lifestyle to where, do you think you're gonna be moving by the time you get 50, or do you think you have to be walking around with a cane? Just saying, you live longer if you move. The more you move, the longer you live, God willing. Now, I know age and stuff is predetermined by God, but the more exercise and stuff you get in, the longer you will live, ideally. So, very important. Maintain your health. Go to the doctor, get checkups, work out, eat healthy. You don't need them Big Macs. You don't need to be sitting down all day. You know you ain't doing shit on a Saturday. You need to get your ass up and walk around the block for at least an hour and come back home, take you a shower, and get to being productive on how to, and get to doing steps 1 through 7. Wait, I'm on 8. Get to doing steps 1 through 8, 1 through 9, and making your money. Cause if you're not making money, what you doing? Exactly. Step number 9. Oh, we almost done, y'all. We got 2 more steps. I promise y'all we almost done. Step number 9 is create healthy habits. Now, creating healthy habits, what is that, you ask? If you do something for 60 days consecutively, at the 61st day, it will be literally muscle memory to you. So what is creating healthy habits, you may ask? Waking up early in the morning. Prioritizing your power hours, as I like to call it, which is between 7 a.m. to like 9 a.m. If you wake up at 6, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it took me a while to wake up early because I used to work couple jobs before I came into like my career field. A couple jobs ago, I used to work at FedEx handling packages at night. I was not a morning person. I worked the whole night, and during the day I was knocked out sleep the whole entire day. I didn't do nothing. I would literally go to work, come home, eat, pray, go to sleep. Go to work, come home, eat, pray, go to sleep. That's all I did. All day, every day. But, and side note, do y'all ever question why when you work in a job they pay more during the night? Do you ever wonder why that? Do you ever wonder why they call the night shift graveyard shift? It is scientifically proven people that work at night are more likely to not live as long as people that work the day shift. Now, I'm not saying that just to be saying that. I'm just saying when your body is naturally receiving, and I know I'm going way off topic here, but I'm going to say this real fast. Your body naturally gets tired and naturally starts winding down at night. I don't know how the biology or the chemistry work. Like I said, I'm an accountant. I'm not a doctor. But at night, your body naturally starts to wind down and naturally starts to like, okay, it's nighttime, I can rest. Now, what happens when you go against nature? We see time and time again. What happens when you try to play God and try to play what God already has in place? You either end up looking crazy or you end up there with him. Yeah. You end up looking real crazy. So, waking up early in the morning. First healthy habit. You gotta wake up early in the morning. I'm sorry to say, if you're not a morning person, you need to make yourself a morning person. Waking up early in the morning and getting, like I said, I personally call them power hours, because right when you wake up and you like wash your face, you brush your teeth, you take your shower, you have, if not the most energy during those hours. And this is like you being a person with no kids. You ain't really, well, I ain't gonna lie, even if you do got kids, you see how these moms will wake up in the morning and they get to making everybody breakfast and they start cleaning up from the night before. You see why most moms don't clean up like at night when their kids make that big messes. When they wake up in the morning, they get to picking up stuff, they get to making breakfast. You are most productive during 7 a.m. to, I say, 9 a.m. Wake up. Like I said, go to the gym, go on a walk, come back home and get to doing your work. Get to researching. If you in school, get to studying, do your homework, get to being productive during those times. Knock out all the technical and statistical stuff you need to do at those times. All the stuff that requires you to think, it is best and smartest to do it at those times, because that's when your brain is like, all right, I got up, I done washed my face, I got myself ready, I went to the gym, now you got this pump, you feeling good, you got all this serotonin, you got all this dopamine in your body, like you ready to go, you on the roll, you ready to go. Creating a healthy habit could also be behavioral. You could start being kinder to people. If you know you an asshole and you walking around here acting like your stuff don't stink, you walking around here thinking you better than everybody, or you either humble yourself or God gonna humble you. And I promise you don't want God to humble you. You need to get right for real. Try to be a kinder person. Try to get in the habit of being nice to people. Try to read more books. I know nowadays everything is on our phones. Everything is on the phone. If you want to know something, the latest gossip, the latest whatever, you just open your phone, clickety clack clack, bad bitches back. I get to reading whatever's on the phone. Yeah, no. Pick up an actual book and read it. Me personally, like I said, all these habits that all of these tips that I'm giving you today, I tried and tested them myself. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, they worked 100%. So just saying, pick up a book and read it 30 minutes a day. Try to at least read a book. And I'm not talking about, see, I don't want to offend, no offense to all the anime lovers out there, but don't be out here just reading manga. Like, don't be out here just reading newspapers. Don't be out here just reading tabloids. Like, pick up an actual book and like read an actual book. Like, currently I'm reading a book on how to invest in real estate, because that's another stream of income I'm trying to get into. But yeah, open up a book and read. Don't just get all your information from the Shade Room and Instagram. That's ghetto. Don't do that. That's not a reliable source. Just saying. So yeah, I can't name a lot of healthy habits right now, but yeah, pick up on good habits. Wake up early, read you a book, go out there and be kinder to people. Do it consistently, and I promise you, it will literally be muscle memory for you to be a good person. It's literally like second nature now for you to do these habits and actually be consistent with them. It might be hard and challenging in the beginning, but as you do them, it's just gonna come naturally to you. I promise. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so tired. If my energy looks like it shift down, yeah, it is getting late. It is 10:20 already, and I still got homework to do. But I'm gonna still put this video out for y'all because I want y'all to make money out there. I want y'all to make this money on. Okay, it's enough money out here for all of us to eat. And as me saying that, I'm gonna go right into tip number 10, which is seek knowledge. Seek and try to obtain as much knowledge as you can. As much knowledge as you can. God says he only gifted us with 1% of like true knowledge, of actual knowledge out there. So the smartest person you know, the person that you think, like, think of one person that you think knows everything. Like, damn, this person is so smart, they know everything. They only know 1% of knowledge of what's actually out there, or knowledge that God has bestowed upon mankind. Try to get a piece of that knowledge. Go out there and try to learn something new. Try to learn, research about something. Try to just gain knowledge, like meaningful knowledge, or like build a skill set on how to do something, or like get in the know. Don't settle for being ignorant. Don't settle for being ignorant. Ignorant people never win in life. If you know there's knowledge out there and you fail to at least try to go seek it, you're literally not doing yourself a favor. You're doing a disservice to yourself engaging in that. Remember, if you don't read, you cannot succeed. Say it with me. We're gonna throw that on a t-shirt. If you don't read, you're not gonna succeed. And that's on period. Okay? Try to read and try to learn as much as you can. They say ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is also a curse. Okay? Just saying. The last and final tip. God, I feel like I've been talking forever. Oh my God, I feel like I've been talking forever. This gotta be like my longest YouTube video ever, even though I got like 2 videos out. This gotta be my longest video ever, so I really hope y'all watch this video. But my last and final tip is how to use money to make money. Now, I saved this tip for last because it kind of ties into everything I was saying. It's just reiterating everything I was saying. I have a quote from Albert Einstein that says, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world." Now, this can get into a bit slippery slope because I know different religions, like, you know, Islam, for example, interest is haram. It's like riba. You're not really supposed to engage in like interest, the compound interest. But see, now if I give that advice, now I feel like I'm telling people to go sin. Look, if you're not Muslim, and you have no desire to be Muslim, I'm not even gonna say that. Matter of fact, we gonna end this at 10 tips. That was 10 tips on how to make money. Matter of fact, fuck it. We're gonna have an 11 tip. Last and final tip is you gotta use money to make money. I saved this one for last because it ties into everything I was saying. You have to be making that money to make more money. The more money you bringing in, the more money you could put back into investing, the more money grows for yourself and more opportunities for you, and it all comes back full circle for you. It's always best. Don't work for your money. Make your money work for you. I know y'all heard that all the times. Don't work for your money. Make your money work for you. And I know it sounds crazy, but I promise you it makes sense. Once you get that money, your next thought should be, all right, how can I use this money to make myself even more money? How can I invest this money into something where I get a high return back? How can I take this? Let's say, for example, you got $100. How can this $100 make me $200? How can this $100 make me $120? It could be as small as that. It don't always have to be. I know y'all probably thought I was gonna say, how can this $100 make me $100,000? I mean, that's a thing too. You know, if you want to shoot for the stars. But you starting off small. Next mindset. How could this $100 make me at least $120? Always use the money you have, put it back out there to make more money back. I know a lot in this video I said save, and I'm saying save. When I say save, I'm mostly stressing for emergency funds and saving money for rainy days and saving money to actually pay your bills. But your money should never sit in one place. You should do what your banks are already doing. If you got your money in a bank, your bank is literally using your money to pay their bills, to invest in stuff, and they're putting it back into your bank account because they're getting a high return on their investment. So now they have your money and they're pocketing the what's it called? Oh my God, I just had a brain fart. They're getting back the interest, I would say. They're pocketing the interest for themselves. And they're taking your money. They're basically taking your money, investing it out there, getting a high return on their investment, putting your money back and pocketing their investment. They're literally doing what you need to be doing now. So I say that to say it takes money to make money. And don't work for your money. Make your money work for you. All right, guys, thank you so much for sitting through this video. If you made it to the end of this video, all right, guys, thank you so much. If you make it, all right, guys, if you made it to the end of this video, you the realest on my team. And when this channel blow up, I'm gonna get you a Corvette. All right, just DM me, send me a DM when you start seeing these numbers go up. Send me a DM, be like, you remember in so-and-so video you said if you start making money you gonna give me a Corvette? Let me know, send me the Addy. I promise that Corvette will be delivered, because you a real one. Because I felt like I was sitting here and talking forever. People that talk for a living, how do you do it? Because this is the most I've talked today. Because like I said before, I'm an accountant. Well, look, I sit there and deal with spreadsheets and budgets and reports and numbers all day. I literally manage other people's money all day, which has inspired me to do this video. Because I'm like, I'm watching millionaires. I'm handling millionaires' money, helping them make even more money. Why don't I just try to help y'all make some money? So, you know, I'm sharing the knowledge out here. The knowledge needs to enter your cranium. You understand what I'm saying? The knowledge has entered your cranium. Shout out to Abba and Preach. If you get that, if you know, you know. Shout out to Abba and Preach. The knowledge has entered your cranium. But nah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if I missed anything. Add your own tips in the comment section down below. Let me know some ways you make money, you save your money, and if you rich, put some tips in the comment section down below and let us know. Put us on. You know, we can all eat out here. Like I said, there's enough money for everybody to eat out here. Don't just hold all the money to yourself. Don't be stingy with that little 6 figures. Okay, spread the knowledge, spread the love. Let us know what industry you work in and how you got your money. Which sounds crazy. That sounds a bit personal. But just put in the comment section down below some tips that you think would be a benefit would be a financial benefit in people's lives. Let me know if I missed anything in the comment section down below. And like I always said, constructive criticism is greatly appreciated on this channel. I'm an up and coming YouTuber. I just started this YouTube channel, so I know I'm gonna make mistakes. I know I might mess up the audio. The video might look crazy some days. I might not know, I might not notice it. So let me know. I'm still learning. So let me know in the comment section down below, or send me a message and let me know if there's any way I could improve. And like I said, in the comment section down below, what are some ways you save money, or what are some ways you invest your money? All right, yeah, I'm about to get on this homework because I literally have an assignment due in like 2 days, and it is not an easy one. It literally takes days to do. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Bye.